Yo, what's going on? It's your main man, Rick the Dawn. Yeah. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get right back to the nitty gritty. All right. Yes. I'm excited. All right. The last episode we did like a little tour around the city, and in this game we are going to follow what the developers probably want us to do. Okay. So let's get it. Let's jump. Let's go inside this place here. Don't have any idea what to expect, but I'm excited. Okay, you must be the new battle researcher I've heard so much about. Gideon is the one that'll get you up to speed. Let me fetch him for you. It looks like Gideon is out for lunch. But no worries, I can take a quick break to get you everything you need. Follow me. All right, so I'm expecting to pick my Coromon. First of all, let me grab you a data chip. Nice. All right, we got a data chip. The data chip is a nifty chip for your gauntlet that will record every Coromon related action you take. All the data is sent back to you, where it is analyzed right here in this very lab. As an incentive for sending us, what did I say? Oodles of interesting data, you will be rewarded handsomely, of course. Milestones and promotion bonuses can be redeemed right in your menu. Isn't that handy? I love that this game has a very comprehensive menu where you can pretty much hit the menu and do just about everything. Fast travel, I love it. It's pretty simple stuff. I'm sure you'll figure it out as you get more comfortable at the job. All right. You're almost good to go, but you wouldn't get far without our generous employee starter package. All right, we got spinners, cake, SP cake, Lux Recall, type manual. The type manual in there will be especially invaluable throughout your journey. It's just taking a quick gander at it before setting out. And I'm assuming, how would I find that? Okay, if you hold the screen, things like toggle, which is pretty cool. Type effectiveness. Okay. Well then, I know how excited you must be to get your very own Coromon. Nelson will provide you with one downstairs. That's pretty much it for me. I got to get back to work. New traits don't discover themselves, you know. All right, so let's take a little gander, as he said, at the menu. And I haven't done this yet, so I want to do it just a little bit now. What is this stuff? I love that everything has a tutorial by it, so I don't ever have to try to guess what's going on. I got plenty of spinners. Sloth gem. Earn 50% of the XP when the holder did not participate in the battle. Interesting. All right, what is this? I saw something called a recall or a Lux recall or something to that effect. So I'm actually pretty interested in what that is. Let's see, potential. Here it is. All right, recall the Lux Solus campus. Or what do they mean by that? Recall. Remote control Lux recall. Okay, Lux recall plus. Recall to any teleporter. I don't really know what that means yet, and I will later. I'm sure. I'm very sure. All right, it looks like this is where my Coromon would go. I have 6 slots for 6 Coromon, so that seems pretty cool. And I didn't even notice this initially, but it looks like we have a map that will kind of guide us and show us where to go. On this campus, Lux Solus teach their personnel all about being a battle researcher, preparing them for field work. All right, so it looks like the world is pretty expansive, so that's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, I haven't done this rather, and I probably should consider it. Oh, you get Coromon skins. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Style crystals and everything you buy with them will be accessible on any of your 3 adjacent save slots. Okay, and all right, that's pretty dope. So I'm not there yet, and I don't want to move too fast to the point where I'm confusing myself. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna turn the sounds up a little bit because that kind of gets me motivated when I hear the sounds chirping in my ear. And as far as milestones, I'm just kind of going through the menu because some of you may want me to. Let me see, brawler, win 5 battles. So it looks like you can earn XP based on things you do. And there's a reward system that we hadn't even looked at before. So that's why I'm going through the menu. And let's get back to the fun stuff here. As you know, I like to kind of make my rounds and introduce myself and figure out what's going on. This screen updates whenever one of your battle researchers achieves a milestone. The volume of data we obtain is mind-boggling. Looks like there's a Coromon there in the corner. Over the years, we've gathered so much data on skills. Thanks to this, our scientists were able to embed some of them into skill flashes, which we don't know what those are just yet. All right. Hold on tightly to that recall RC. We just saw that in the menu. It enables us to bring you back to the Lux Solus campus in an emergency. Okay, so it looks like that recall device is something that will get me out of a pinch should I need to be, saved or what have you. All right, when I get my Nibelgar, it had a different color than what I'm used to. That sparked my interest. Now I'm dedicated to uncovering every possible variation of Coromon. And I think we just saw that as well in the menu where we saw the skins, right? Our data chip records every Coromon related action you take and is sent back to us over a secure channel. We care about the privacy of our battle researchers. Okay, so he did say that I could go downstairs and, get something, get my Coromon, right? And the big question is, how do you find that space? Okay, there it is to the right, his left. All right, so this is the fun part. I love, these types of games when they allow you to pick your own Coromon or Pokemon in a traditional case. And this is my guy right here. Ah, that smell. The smell of a starry-eyed battle researcher here to receive their first Coromon. Just hold tight a moment while I finish updating the Coromon connectifier. Hey man, hurry up, I want my Coromon now. All right, usually it's like fire, water, or earth, right? Isn't that the traditional 3 Coromon Pokemon that you can typically get? Fire, water, earth, right? That should do it. I'm telling you, I'm getting the one that's most ferocious. I'm just going to say it right now. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Nelson, head of the Coromon lab. Let's connect you to a Coromon. We'll run a series of tests to find the one which is most suited for your personality. I can't wait. That's the enthusiasm I love to hear. Let me just hop over and take some quick measurements. Let me see. All right. Okay. I'm not quite understanding why he's measuring my character's body to pick my Coromon, but we'll just play along. All right. Now comes the fun part. The machine is ready to scan your brainwaves. Please enter what? Oh, I got to enter a machine. Oh, there it is. Nice. Please keep still during the scan. Otherwise, you might lose an arm or worse, damage my machine. He's got to be kidding, right? All right, let's do this thing. Analysis commence. Yo, I mean, what they're able to put in pixels is incredible. I will now ask you a series of questions while the machine measures your brain activity. So I think what's going to happen here, if I had to guess, they're going to ask me questions, and based on my answers, they're going to pick my Coromon for me, which I would have preferred to pick my own Coromon. Let's see what happens. Question 1. You encounter a wild Coromon. What is your first reaction? Try to capture it, attack it right away, see what it does. Okay, so I know how to play this. This is just simple psychology. See what it does means if you pick that, you're going to get a defensive Coromon, meaning that your Coromon will be strong defensively, and whatever that other Coromon does, it won't hurt you as bad because you'll be more or less on the defensive side. Try to capture it just means that you're going to have a Coromon that's both defensive and offensive. So this will be the balanced Coromon most likely. Attack it right away, which means you're going to get a Coromon that's attack heavy or offense heavy. So the question is, do you get 1, a defensive Coromon, 3, a offensive Coromon, or B, a balanced Coromon? And I think the answer should be, here's what I want. I want one that attacks because I want to just knock these things off. I want to be ferocious. But I can't lie and say I'm a little apprehensive because if my Coromon gets attacked and he can only dish out the punishment, that would probably cause the Coromon to faint and I would probably lose it. So I think the logical decision here is to go with try to capture it because I want to build my stable of Coromon anyway. I don't want to necessarily just kill them all, or I don't want to get hurt or get my Coromon hurt. I'd rather have a balanced approach so I can capture as many as possible. So I think I picked the right one. I see. I would do that too. Question 2. What is your motivation for becoming a battle researcher? I want to tame the strongest Coromon. All right. I want to protect Velva's environment. I want to earn a good living. So I think with the third, you will get more XP or more XP most likely, or coins per battle. With the second one, I want to protect. You'll have a Coromon that's more attack heavy, or A, I want to tame the strongest Coromon. I absolutely think A would correlate best with my first answer, meaning that we don't go out and just destroy everything, we collect everything. And I think that's the way I want to play. I want to collect as many Coromon as possible and have my way with this whole environment. However, I can't ignore the fact that it's, offering me the ability to earn a lot of coins or XP. I don't understand the B answer or the second answer. I want to protect Velvet's environment. I'm not really sure I care about that. All right, so let's go with, what would you do in this case? I'm struggling between A and C. I want to tame the strongest Coromon. I want to earn a good living. All right, I gotta go with C. I want XP. That's good. That's some good motivation right there. Question 3. Which of these 3 attacks appeals to you most? Inner Peace, which is probably be a build up where you may build up your character and then strike really, really devastating blows on your second attack. But that also means you'll probably take an attack, and that could be catastrophic. But then again, we'll see. Toughen Up. Well, actually, no. Toughen Up is where you would, level your character up for that second blow. Inner Peace might be more of a defensive tactic. And Fiery Breath, without question, is devastating. You're gonna burn the pieces off the other player. Now, I have to be honest, man. I think the Fiery Breath is like, that's what I'm looking for. So, Inner Peace will be, do you want a that's what it is. Because I'm working through I'm trying to understand it myself. Do you want the character that has these psychological powers, like Mind Blast or something like that? Do you want the Coromon that can take a lot of punishment? Or do you want the Coromon that can dish out a lot of punishment? So it's the same question as question 1, but they just changed the order of it. And I think they're doing that to try to trick you, right? So the one that I picked would have probably been Inner Peace. Okay, that's the balance between the two. Fire Breath is offense, Toughen Up is defense, Inner Peace is a little bit of both. All right, and let's see, Inner Peace. I don't want to go with Inner Peace. Let's be realistic. And Toughen Up, I kind of like that because I feel like if I can have a Coromon that's both that's defensive, I won't lose my Coromon. But if I have one, I think I'm gonna make my primary Coromon very, very tough. I'm gonna go Fire. Not my favorite, but let's continue. Question 4. Which of these colors appeals the most to you? It has to be red or black. It's that simple. So Crimson Red. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to get Charizard. If you ever played Pokemon Red and Blue, the very first Pokemon video games for Game Boy, like when I was a kid, everybody wanted Charizard. So I'm trying to figure out what this game is trying to do because I want Charizard, or this game's version of Charizard. All right, that's the same color as my living room. And the final question. Describe your ideal first date. Candlelight dinner, museum tours. It gotta be skydiving. So I think this question is very, very tricky. You want a fire breathing candlelit, right? A fire breathing Coromon. One that's fast, that can move around, museum tour, I guess, or one that flies, which would be skydiving. All right. I think the questions are very, very interesting. But I'm gonna go with my true answer here. I definitely wouldn't take a museum tour. Candlelight dinner, no, I wouldn't pick that over skydiving. I'm gonna go skydiving for sure. Oh, so romantic. For a first date, that'd be dope. All done, watch your step. That wasn't so hard now, was it? That was actually very difficult. I feel like I irritated at least one person watching this, like, yo, what is he doing? I feel like that, but if you are in my shoes, you probably would go through the same thing. All right, fantastic. You must be excited to hear the results. Stand in front of the hatches when you're ready. I'm ready. All right, here are your options. Whoa. I love the system that they employ to help you find your Coromon. I love this. This is so amazing. Announcing the Fire Coromon Taruga. This Coromon is very strong, loves to battle, and can learn powerful moves. Ooh. Niblegar, a water-type Coromon. This Coromon has high endurance in battles and is able to outlast most other Coromon. So that's the defensive Coromon. The first one is obviously the offensive Coromon. This one should be balanced, right? And finally, Ice Coromon. So this one, Cub Zero. I love it. This Coromon more than likely will be a nuisance to battle because no one wants to be frozen in the middle of a battle. If you're in a battle and then you're constantly getting froze, or you're losing turns because you're frozen, that's actually a very OP ability for Cub Zero. And by the way, quick fact, fun fact, Sub-Zero is my favorite Mortal Kombat character of all time. Will never be different. But I can't lie to you, man. That fire breathing Coromon just matches me to a T, man. I feel like I can find Cub Zero somewhere in the world, right? I'm gonna really be upset with myself if I can't get up. Anyway, this Coromon is a jack of all trades, the perfect balance. See, I told you, it's offense, defense, and balance between offense and defense. Which one would you pick, man? Which one would you pick? Seriously. And now the results of your analysis. The algorithms points to one clear winner. It has to be number one, obviously. The Fire Coromon Taraga would be a good match for you. Why don't you take a closer look? Trust your instincts to pick the one you like most. I love that they don't force you to pick a Coromon. They just give you a suggestion based on your analysis. I love that. I love it. Great job, developers. With the attack focused Taruga will be an unstoppable team. All right. I love this. All right. Okay. So basically, let's see. Essentially, I want to. I'm taking my time. I don't know if you're okay with that. I want to see their attacks. Let me see. Hit power is 20. All right. Let's compare. I wish I could just push one button and see all of them at one time. Oh, look at that. You see at the top right corner, the shadows, the silhouettes. You can tell that the evolved version of Taruga is gonna be dope. Evolution details. I'm gonna take my time on this, man. So feel free to skip through. Feel free, because let me say, fruit is healthy. Because this is one of those one-time decisions that will shape the entire game, and I feel like if I don't get this right, man, shame on me. So I'm gonna take my time on this, and I'm not gonna pick with the high endurance Nibelgar. Will get through even the most dire situations. Now, what's tempting about picking this? So his hit power is 21, which is actually higher than the Taruga, which is confusing because that's not. Maybe I don't get it. That's confusing for me. Let me see. All right, he has Chomp and Mighty Roar. Is that the only skills he has? It's kind of whack. All right, and let's see what this covers up. If I'm following my mind is telling me Taruga. My heart wants to pick this little fat thing here, because I just can tell this is a very balanced Coromon. I can just tell. All right, and let me see if I can look at the. Let me see. So they all seem to have the same stats for the most part. All right, yeah, I think I got to go with the obvious choice, right? Somebody's like, Rick, you know what you want, bro. Just go ahead and do it. All right, defense is 9. So this is my concern. He was, vulnerable. So the defense is 9. What would you do right now, bro? Defense is 11. Hit power is 21. So this Coromon is better in both regards, right? And let me see this one here. 2111. That's what. So 2111. This is 2010. Okay. Oh, why this gotta be tough, man. This is if anybody's ever played like Pokemon, then you know just why I'm taking so long, man. Because this decision changes. It shapes everything. It just does. All right, but I like this Taruga, man. I can't not pick the Taruga. I gotta do it. I can't. Yo, come on. It's a match made in heaven, bro. Are you serious? Give it a nickname. All right, if I'm Rick, yes, I gotta give it a nickname, man. Let's be realistic. I gotta call it. I'll call him RJ. Mini me. All right, RJ, Rick Jr. Oh my gosh. RJ, come on, man. Everybody knew I was gonna pick that. Let's be realistic. Everybody knew it. All right, your Taruga seems to have the vegetarian trait. Very useful indeed. But you won't get far out there with just one Coromon. Take this patter bit for extra protection. I nobody want no patter bit. Hey, listen, a patter bit just sounds terrible. Okay. Oh man, I'll get you back. I'll get you later, Cub Zero. All right, now that you've got your Coromon, let's give that Taruga of yours a test run. I'll activate your Lux Recall RC to take us to the battlegrounds. Hold on. All right, so this is gonna be pretty cool. I think this is where we're gonna test our Coromon. Here we are. Are you prepared for your first battle? Not at all. We're going to battle. Aren't you an expert? Not at all, bro. Where did you get that idea from? Don't worry. It will be a fair fight. I've brought my Nibelgar, which has the same level as your Torgu, whatever it's called. Helpful tip. If you hold down on your skills, you'll get a detailed overview of their effects. Be sure to try it out if you're ever confused with what a skill does. Good luck, Rick. Give it your all. Okay, big dog. I got you. Oh, man. I love the animations in this game. Amazing job by the developers. All right. Okay. Yo, I'm excited, bro. Okay, I'm excited. All right, here we go. Let's figure out what, okay, that's my items. This is how I can get out of I can use another Coromon. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. All of your Coromon in your squad will return to the wild. Oh my gosh, this is an option? No. Man. Okay, here we go. Looks like, what is this? Slam. All right, power is 40. Cute pose, accuracy. All right, the user strikes a cute pose, lowering the defense of their opposing team. So this would lower the defense of the other Coromon. The user slams his body against the target at full force. Definitely like the way that sounds. Okay, is there anything else I can do? All right, how about this? Let's try this out. Let's send the pad a bit out. I know, come back, RJ. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Like, yo, Rick, what's the point of that? Well, the point is, and he gets the first hit. Okay, all right, here we go. I'm just trying to understand my team. What is this? Patabit found a weak spot. Okay, the opposing in the guard used challenge. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Find the weak spot of your opponent. The next attack on the target does 2. Okay, that was the right decision then. Definitely was the right decision. Okay, and that took away quite. All right. Now let's see. Now the big question is, once you, let me see. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay, that did not take him out. Ooh wee. That chump is just, all right. That's why I did it. I think I did it that way. I think that's why. All right, we're gonna take a hit by the Nibigar. And my big question is, do my Coromon fully level up? All right, RJ's attack decreased, but he did not. One thing he did not do is he didn't hit the Coromon, which is dope. There it is. Nibigar's accuracy increased, critical hit. Ooh, okay, not terrible. And this is the big punch right here. So you see the method in my madness, right? So I use the Patabit to go out there and, you know, and they both earned 60 XP. So it was no difference in what they earned. I love it. That was dope. Great strategy in hindsight. I think I made the right decision by putting out the Patabit. And maybe that's something I'll do moving forward. I'll use my, you know, my least favorite Coromon to come in and soften the other Coromon, the opposing Coromon, and then I'll bring my big dog out and let him finish the fight. All right, Rick got 49 coins for winning. All right, that was dope. And actually, I'm really tempted to cheat and buy a whole bunch of like XP coins to level up my Coromon faster. But I'm going to try to play fair first, right? Well done. You and your Coromon are going to make quite a team. I just know it. Remember that you can visit a trainer hub at any time to restore your squad back to full health. So that is how you do it. You have to visit a trainer hub. That's the part I don't like because I don't know what those are or where they are. Thanks for the tip. Am I ready to catch some Coromon on my own now? Absolutely. You can start by exploring Radiant Park. I'm on it. Wait, there's one more thing. I've advised you not to pass the bridge yet, or I advise you not to pass the bridge yet. The Coromon past that point are generally less beginner friendly. Larry from R&D Lab can hook you up with a gauntlet module to keep you safe. You can find the lab in Radiant Park. Best of luck, Rick. I'll be at the Coromon lab if you need me. Shine bright. All right, y'all. So I don't know how you feel about that. That was very terrifying. Okay. I don't know if you can tell. And I'm going to tell you right now, let me see something. Switch. Let me see. I like the way that this thing, I'm going to call him Buzz. All right. Okay, cool. We got that out the way. And I'm going to tell you right now, that just was terrifying, man. You know, I was seeing my Coromon take those chomps. It was just like, ugh. All right, so one thing I want to do, though, is I really have to figure out, I'm going to go to my logbook. Let me see. Okay, so that tells me what I need to do next. I should find Larry in the R&D lab located in the Radiant Park. But I want to restore my Coromon. And once I figure out how to do that, hold up, what am I doing? No, I don't want to do that. All right, once I figure out how to do that, then I'll be happy in general. So I need to find what did he say? The trainer. See, that's what I'm saying. I can't pause it and watch it. I have to like, but I'll find it. Once I find it, I'll know I found it. He said something about a trainer module or something like that. Is that what you do? Now I wonder, once you do something in the world, if you come back, does the conversation change? Or do they all say the same thing? I'm going to go back to where I was, which is downstairs. And I want to find out, while I'm on and capturing audio and video, how to restore my Coromon. Because once I figure that out, I will feel much more comfortable about going out into the wilderness and doing whatever I got to do. All right, let's talk to this guy, see if he has anything new to say. How are you and your Coromon doing? I hope you get along with them. Okay, no new dialogue. Hey, please get out of the machine. That's dangerous. Okay, so that is not it. Man, he said something about a train. I was just caught up in a moment, so I didn't capture the name of the place. So before I go out and do anything in particular, I do want to find this place where I can, you know, bring back my Coromon's health and stuff like that. So once I find that, I feel like I'll be ready to move. There's a medical sign right there, so that has to be it, right? It just makes the most logical sense. Once I find that, I'll be extremely happy. All right, let's see. Welcome to, I think this is it. Would you like us to take care of your Coromon? Nice. Okay, I'll take a Coromon for a moment. Thank you for waiting. We fully restored your Coromon. Feel free to come by anytime, shine bright. So what is this called? Trainer what? Welcome to the Trainer Hub. There you go. Okay, it's called the Trainer Hub. Got it. All right, and if I go back to my Coromon, they're fully energized. Give item. All right, what can I give them? You have no items in your inventory. Oh man, these games are crazy because it's just so much you gotta learn, and I'm learning on the fly. Now it says something about Radiant Park, and let's see if we can figure out what that means and what that is. Also, shout out to the developers for making the game without much of a wait time. All right, let's see what this is now. Fast travel system does not seem to okay, so it's too early in the game to use that. And I don't know that there's anywhere I could go right now to level up my characters. I'm gonna see if I can fight anybody here at the park. Let's see. I become the best. Okay, sounds good. I'm so happy. All right, nothing there. All right, I was hoping that I could probably get a couple battles in before I went out, but it doesn't seem to be plausible. All right, welcome to the battlegrounds where new trainers can hone their battle skills. A new challenge will be starting soon. Trainers will be informed when more info is available. Give it your best and aim for the sun. All right. It looks like they're going to force me out here. All right, West Battlegrounds. North, Coromon Lab Reception. East, Trainer Hub. Okay. And I think we can now do what we couldn't do before. Shine right. Okay. I knew I had saw that phrase several times. Okay. Enough procrastinating. I've been a little apprehensive about going out into this new world, but I think it's about that time, ladies and gents. You can only run for so long. Okay. So I believe Radiant Park will be through this fence here, and this is a great time to stop. I do not want to extend these videos far too long because I want these videos to be digestible. So we just did a lot. We got our first Coromon, we had our first battle, training battle, and in the next episode, we're gonna cross this this little pathway here, hopefully into Radiant Park, and really see what's going on out in the Coromon universe. So if you enjoyed this whatsoever, throw a like on the video, and I appreciate you, Mafia family. Peace.